Hey, what's up YouTube? Houston here. For those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell. And for those of you that's been following me and supporting me, salute. And for my favorite patrons, always double salute. Now, today's video, we're actually going to be putting your business credit file on steroids. And the way we're going to be doing that is we're actually going to be focusing on your Experian FICO 9. So we're going to look at some of the lenders that only focus on your Experian FICO 9. Now, one of the things about it I always tell people is in order for you to get the maximum amount of funding, you really should focus on building up the foundation, all right, of your business credit profile. So one of the things is whether you have an LLC, a DBA, a S Corp, a C Corporation, one of the things that I always tell people is make sure that you have one of the following banks. As a matter of fact, you can have multiple financial institutions you're working with, okay? Now that we're focusing, actually, we're going to be focusing on Experian Business Credit File. So you have your top picks, which is Chase, which reports to Experian, Small Business Financial Exchange, Dun & Bradstreet, and Equifax, right? Then you have Capital One that reports to Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Small Business Financial Exchange. Then you have Citibank, which reports to Experian, Small Business Financial Exchange, Dun & Bradstreet, and Equifax, okay? So those are your primary banks that actually report to Experian. Now, I know some of you are, well, what about Dun & Bradstreet? Actually, I'm going to break that down for you, but we're talking about business funding, okay? So we're focusing on Experian Business Credit Card. So that's the reason that I'm not really going to be focusing on a DUNS number and things of that nature. However, I will tell you guys this, all right, and this is very important. Since we know what financial institutions that report to the Experian Business Credit File, so I would encourage you to not go overboard. Net 30s I'm not a big fan of. But if I know it's going to help put me in a good financial position, I may consider net 30s. Okay, and so some of the net 30s that report to the Experian Business Credit File, you have Suma Office Supplies, which reports to Experian and Equifax. Quill, they say Quill doesn't report to Experian. It does just only to Dun & Bradstreet. But I still would get Quill account. And the reason I would, because they have a financial component. So if you end up having to bootstrap your business, all right? Then you have Wise Business Plan. Now, they offer business credit products as well. And so you don't have to actually get a business plan from them. But they report to Equifax, Experian, Dun & Bradstreet. Then you have NAB. NAB will actually give you access to your business credit profile. So if you want to see your actual real business credit profile, click the link in the description, okay? I'll put a link below so you can actually get your business credit profile so you can see not only what your Experian file is doing, your Equifax, but your Dun & Bradstreet. Also, NAV gives you your personal credit score as well, okay? That being said, one of the cards that most people try to get is the Navy Federal Business Credit Card, okay? Because they're very generous, especially with new businesses. They pull Experian FICO 9, okay? Now, in terms of getting the Navy Federal Business Credit Card, their office hours is from 9 to 5. So I know some people have challenges trying to get in touch with them, but their office hours is from 9 to 5, and they're on Eastern Time, okay? So they're over on the East Coast, basically. All right, now, you do have to have your EIN tax ID, preferably a website is very good. Some people, they would try to start with their DBAs and stuff like that. which nothing is wrong with that if you have an active bank account, business bank account with Navy Federal. But I would tell you, and this is something that most people are not aware of, your website and your corporate email is more important than a DUNS number. And here's another thing that you need to understand about the Navy Federal Business Credit Card. It doesn't report to the business or personal side, okay? So say that you need to liquidate it and max it out. Long as you continue making your payments, you won't see anything reflecting on the business side or the personal side, okay? That being said, there's another credit union out of New Mexico called Nusenda Federal Credit Union, okay? And they offer the Business Visa Platinum Rewards Card. They pull Experian FICO 9 as well. Now, the way to join them is through the New Mexico Wilderness Alliance or the La Montana Nita Food Co-op, right? And you pay $10 for that. But you definitely would have to still have your EIN, website, phone, articles, and the right NAICS code for them. Then you have Wells Fargo. Now, many of you are aware Wells Fargo business credit cards, they pull from FICO 9 as well. And if you don't have the best credit score, then I would definitely tell you to start with their secured business credit card. Now, here's the interesting thing. Wells Fargo, their Spark business credit card, the gold one, okay, with a 580 credit score, you still may be able to get approved for that one, and that's an unsecured card. So just keep that in mind. Then you have First National Bank of Omaha. Now, their business credit cards, a lot of people love their business credit cards, not only because they pull from FICO 9, but they really show you love, okay, in reference to helping you get access to business credit, large lines of business credit, okay? Next card up is the Capital on Tap, okay, and a lot of people are having very good success with this. The only thing about this here card that you need to understand, and I made a full video about Capital on Tap. One of the things that you really have to, they pull Experian FICO 9, but this is the precaution. Your income has to be an average of about $30,000 annually, okay? Now, that being said, say how I encourage you all to put your business checking on steroids by constantly making daily or weekly deposits, right? Here's the thing about with Capital on Tap. They will approve you. So if you have $30,000 in the account, whether it's over a year or a month, they'll approve you, right? But they will also come back and they may ask you not only for your bank statements, and I think they use Plaid to look at your bank account, but they may ask for invoices. So you have to be very careful in terms of dealing with them. So because if you're not able to provide those documents in reference to invoices and stuff like that, they will shut your account down, okay? Now, here's another one, Experian FICO 9 is Divvy. It's a line of credit. It's not a credit card, but it's a line of credit. But I wanted to put this up here because most people, they apply for Divvy and they're not approved. And Divvy said, well, we have a credit builder, and they would pass it up. I'm telling you guys, do not pass up this account, okay? And here's the reason why. Because they still report your business transaction to the Small Business Exchange, Small Business Financial Exchange, which shares that information with Dun & Bradstreet, okay? Now, the reason that I'm telling you this is because you're trying to beef up your business credit file. You're trying to put your business credit file on steroids. And this is the best way. You have to excuse me, guys. This is the best way to do it, to make sure you have as many accounts as possible reporting on your business credit file, because this is how you actually get access to more funding. Now, If you have more questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, or trying to remove some negative items off of your personal credit, click the link in the description and schedule a one-on-one consultation as well. All right, so this is Houston. For those of you that just found my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to subscribe. Okay, share this information. And if you got any value out of this, you mind hitting the thanks button? Let me know that I'm doing a good job. I really appreciate it. Thank you.